Hello and welcome to my video about cloud computing. My name is Tyler Thornhill. I thank you for choosing to watch my video of all of the other ones. Let's get started. Alright, so technology constantly changes. And that's scary. It's even scarier when you are a business and you're making multi-million-dollar decisions. But it's better to embrace this change rather than shun it. Take the example of cell phones. 20 years ago, nobody had a cell phone, and if they did, they were gargantuan. Now, the entire world owns a cell phone, and a technology that several didn't ever think would catch on, but now they're one of the biggest technical revolutions of our time. Same thing happens with the cloud. The cloud, evidenced by this picture, connects to all devices that connect to it, and all data from those devices gets transferred into this ethereal, magical seeming cloud-like structure. While it certainly seems magical, it really isn't. It is really just a large collection of data storage devices in a data center, probably somewhere out in California, most likely. These places are huge, and they store unimaginable amounts of data. And to reduce the magic of the cloud even more, it's a simple process of connecting to these data centers through the internet, just like you'd connect to the internet in any other method. Maybe it seems like you've never used one of these, so this wouldn't pertain to the everyday consumer, but if you've ever used Facebook, you certainly have. Facebook doesn't store your information on your computer. It's not like there's a folder that pops up that's full of Facebook statuses. It's transferred to Facebook's cloud. This also goes for Instagram, possibly even more. The photos you share on Instagram are not saved on your computer in a file for Instagram. It's saved on the cloud through sharing it on Instagram's servers in their data center. In the modern business climate and the ever-competitive business climate that exists today, IT infrastructure is a must. If you plan on competing with all of your competitors, then it is almost impossible to get by without these sort of structures. But you find that they can become costly and very time inefficient. These servers and computers take up lots of money, like a good, very, very large chunk of money. Also, if you're not careful with your infrastructure, you're also at the risk of losing lots of time, and everyone knows in business time is money. Here is someone using the cloud to figuratively tighten their belt, in a sense. By connecting to these data centers, you're using their servers to host your IT infrastructure rather than your own, saving you lots and lots of money. It also saves you lots of time as well. By connecting to the cloud, you are using a pay-per-use type server, which means you don't have to worry about the inefficiencies that come with your own IT systems, basically using theirs to buffer that. As you can imagine, if big, huge corporations are using these methods to save lots of money, that will transfer onto their products, their prices on their products, the whole bit, making a profound impact on the economy if this were widespreadly used, just based on those big companies alone. However, with this cloud, you have to make sure that you're protecting yourself, basically in the same ways that you would if you were using your own servers. This scary hacker man here represents a hacker that poses the same threat to a cloud server as it might a regular server. Not to say that there aren't already security solutions, You generally use the same type of controls as you normally would, such as encryption. By encrypting your data, you're basically running it through a coder, and by coding your data, it makes it impossible to read for anyone who happens to stumble upon your information without the code cracker that you would have. Also, the standard security controls still apply, like locking up your items that have any sensitive information, using passwords, using strong passwords at that, and not falling for any email scams. It's very important. Lots of businesses fall prey to various email scams that their employees might come upon. So proper education against those is a must. Even though it might seem scary and many corporations might not want to switch to it just based on time and effort it might take to switch to these new database methods, it is the future and you really can't avoid it. It's not like it's going away anytime soon. So embrace the cloud. It's it's one of the greatest technological achievements of our time. Well, thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.